Hey, what's going on? It's Jasmine Mazik, your favorite girl boss, and I want to welcome you all to the Boss Up Blueprint. I'm going to be showing you exactly how to clear a consumer report of all negative items, rebuild that report to exactly how the bank wants them, and show you how to get approved for your first personal credit card. Come on inside, y'all. Let me give you this game. So, just a little about myself. My name is Jasmine Mazik. In the entrepreneurial space, I'm known as your favorite girl boss. I am a six-figure earner, business coach, real estate investor, consumer law specialist. To date, I've cleared over $2 million of negative debt from consumer reports, and I want to show y'all exactly how I do it. My goal for you today is to give you the necessary tools to master the credit system so that you can start a business, grow your current business, or start making necessary investments to bring you a return on your money. Even if you have bad credit or no knowledge of credit, it does not matter. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to learn how to clear a consumer report, rebuild that report, and get it ready for funding. The strategies and methods that you will discover today is the same exact strategies that I personally use to gain a 780 credit score and over $1 million in funding. Yes, y'all. I did that on my own. And I want to show y'all the same tactics and strategies that I use to boss my life up. I have helped guided hundreds of individuals on replicating the same exact tools and strategies that I'm going to give you all today. So let's take Marquita White here for an example. She joined my credit comeback community, and y'all, she was not even able to get approved for a bank account. After utilizing the tools and strategies that I gave her, she was able to get approved for her first bank account, a real bank account, y'all. We're not talking about Chime or Cash App, nothing against those things, but you all need to have a real bank account. So she was able to get approved for a real bank account after utilizing the tools and strategies that I gave her. Also, Samantha McClurry, she was in my community as well. She was tackling an account and she could not get that account removed. After coming across my credit comeback community, she was able to utilize the tools and strategies that I have inside, and she was able to remove that account. And also, Ayana Gilliard, she came into my community. She was able to start clearing consumer reports just by the strategies and tools that I have listed inside the community that I want you all to gain access to as well. So if you stick with me to the end of the webinar today, you will understand exactly why it is so important to gain these tools and strategies. Now, let's talk about who this webinar is for. This webinar is for individuals who have bad credit and they need that solution to get those negative items removed. They have been trying everything and nothing seems to be working. I have the solution for you all here. If you want to build a 750 to 800 credit score, if you want to learn the methods and strategies that you can utilize to gain your first 50,000 in funding, or if you want to start a business to obtain extra income, this webinar is for you. The statistics today, look at the ages, you all. From 18 to 23, the average credit score is 574. That is terrible. From 24 to 39, 599. From ages 40 to 55, the credit score is 650. And look, y'all, half of someone's life they wait to gain a 736 credit score. And this is all statistics. I'm not making this up. You can Google and you can get these numbers yourself. I don't know about you all, but I did not want to wait until I was 50 to gain a 750 to 800 credit score, because by that time, we have more years behind us than we have in front of us. So I want you all to come in and gain this information so that way you can utilize it and help your family members to clear any negative items that they may have on their credit report. I want to hear someone say OPM, other people's money. Elon Musk is one of the richest men in the world, and he's using the same tools and strategies, which is utilizing other people's money to scale his business. So I want you all to pay very close attention so that way you can utilize the same tools and strategies as well. Recently, I researched on Google, is credit the key to wealth? I didn't make this up, y'all. You can go and Google it yourself and you'll see the same exact thing. Using credit reliably and earning good credit scores can help you build wealth and allow you to do business with companies. You have to maintain a positive credit score. You have to. It's necessary in the economy today. The way how things are moving, it's moving at a fast pace, and I need you all to get hip and move fast with it. We're experiencing one of the most profound shifts in history, y'all. The internet and the information has made it easy for us to utilize this information, to get access to this information. The technology that they have out right now, it allows you to clear your credit, and anyone can obtain a 700 plus credit score. We can access an unlimited amount of funds from the banks. As long as your credit score is set up the way that the bank wants it to be set up, you can gain the funding that you need to start or grow your business. The combination of these three factors means that right now, not tomorrow, not a month from now, not a year from now, right now is the perfect time to leverage credit to start businesses. Now, some of you are probably thinking, who is Jasmine Mazik and why should I listen to her? And I'm so glad that you're thinking that, because that is a really great question. So I want to share a quick story with you to explain who I am and what I do. Again, I'm Jasmine Mazik, your favorite girl boss. Y'all, I just love saying that. It has a real ring to it, y'all. I am a 3-year business owner. For the past 2 years, I have coached hundreds of individuals on the same tools and strategies that I'm giving you all today. Clearing their consumer report, getting access to funding, and bossing up their life. I'm also an Army veteran, real estate investor, and of course, consumer law specialist. I have built my business currently to multiple 6 figures. And no, it has not been easy, but I can tell you one thing. Having a great credit report and access to capital has played a major role in the success that I have today. And one thing that I always do, I share all of the tools, the strategies, and methods that I use to give entrepreneurs the same leverage as well. My backstory. So, like a lot of people growing up, we think that we need to get on a job, stay on a job, retire after 20 years. So that's what I did. I joined the military. Y'all, look at me in this first picture. I was scared out of my mind. So, like I said, I'm from a small town, McClellanville, South Carolina. So the Army sent me 27 hours away from home to Colorado Springs, Colorado. I didn't know anyone. I was only 24 years old. Y'all, it was something serious. So I had plans to stay in and retire after 20 years, but I took a different route. And I am so happy that I did. I got to experience, get the discipline that we need in life. So that was something that was really, really great for me. So a life-changing moment for me was, like I said, I'm from a small town, McClellanville, South Carolina. The Army sent me 27 hours away from home to Colorado Springs, Colorado. I didn't know much about credit. I was only 24 years old. So I went to go apply for an apartment. And they literally looked at me and said that they could not approve me for an apartment because Carter Young, I had no idea who Carter Young was. And to be honest, I was just like, what is going on? So they told me that we cannot approve you for this apartment because your credit does not allow an approval. Y'all, I was so upset and so hurt because at this time I'm thinking, okay, I have a steady flow of income from the military, and now I can't even get a place to stay because my credit does not reflect who I am as a person. And that's the worst thing. Your credit is not a reflection of who you are if it is negative. We all go through things, and don't ever think that you can't come back from what's going on your credit report. That's not who you are. I know for me, that's not who I was. So right here, I put, the Carter Young. It was the collection that was on my credit report. I didn't know much about credit, but I started learning then. So I was able to remove that from my credit report by doing like a pay for delete. Like I said, I didn't know much about credit then. All I knew is I needed to get that removed because I needed to get a place for myself. So that's what I did. So I started learning more and more and more about credit. I started realizing like, okay, you get your credit right, you could get approved for all of these credit cards, personal loans, and things of that sort. And that's what I did. So after I started getting approved for, the credit cards, personal loans, and everything, I started a dump trucking company. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I'm not even going to lie. But I was very successful at it because one thing that I know how to do is read. I love to read. I love to learn. And that's what I did. So after starting the dump trucking company, I was making pretty decent money with that. I then started a photo booth business. I know y'all know that 360 photo booth that spins around. Yeah, I started one of those with my sister. And then I also started a hot shop business. All of this is with other people's money, y'all. So I started a hot shop business as well. So the hot shop business I went into with a friend, well, a childhood friend. We were friends since middle school. And all I can say is friendship and business did not work well for me because we're not friends to this day. I lost my friendship of 10 plus years. She was like a sister to me, and yeah. But that's just how life is, and we just learn to move on. So then I began diving deeper into, learning, and I did like a strict year lock in. I said, I need to learn more about what's going on with this credit and how I can use it to help other people. I've seen what I could do for myself, but now I want to help other people, use this leverage to their advantage as well. So I did a strict lock in and I started moving with speed. Everything that I learned, I implemented it, I executed. One thing that I want you all to take in today is success loves speed. When you learn something, don't wait to execute on it. Execute on it as soon as you learn it. And then that's when things really started hitting me. I can continue to use this credit knowledge to start all of my businesses. So that's what I did. I started more businesses, I started making more investments, and I really just started bossing my life up because I was trying to work. Like I told y'all, I was in the military. I was trying to work my way up, sometimes giving the military 24 hours a day. So there's something in the military called staff duty, y'all. I was on that multiple times throughout the week. Yes, working 24 hours, making 5K a month. That wasn't it. So I started leveraging other people's money. I started more businesses. I started making money faster. I was still in the military at this time as well. So then I started getting students. I started getting people to pay attention to what it is that I'm doing. Y'all know the power of social media. People started reaching out, which that was something that I wanted to do anyway. I wanted to help people, but I did not know how to help people. So people started reaching out to me, and that was my cue. Jasmine, this is it. Give them what you've learned over the course of these few years. So let's take she has her name listed under Summer Walker, y'all. It's so funny. You know how social media is. But she reached out to me. She was trying to blindly dispute an account on her credit multiple times. She said right here, I was blindly trying to repair my credit myself. I have disputed Jefferson over 10,000 times. They would not let up. I screamed when I saw it had fell off my report, and it was literally using the tools and the strategies that I have listed here in this community. I also have a student here that was able to get access to her first house. This was super excited because this one happened really fast. A lot of the times we think that it's going to take us 5 years to repair credit. It does not take that long. You just need the necessary laws and to know how to implement them, and you will get results. Let's take Caroline Edie here. Caroline Edie was a member of my Credit Comeback community. As you can see, she has a page full of deletions. She just used the tools and strategies that I'm going to give you all today. Let's take Zaire Barrows here. Zaire is one of my most successful students. She has already started her credit repair business and everything. So it says here, hey, y'all, I only had 3 accounts on Equifax, 1 on TransUnion, and 1 on Experian. I only have 1 more in dispute with Equifax. And as you can see, she has gotten herself a 727 credit score. And sometimes all you need is that one result to know that you can do it. So after she got those things removed, she said, I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to keep implementing. And as you can see, hey girl, I removed all of those inquiries from my Experian, and it boosted me up to a 758 credit score. Some people don't see a 758 credit score in their lifetime, and she was able to do that in just a few short months of being in my community. Let's take Toya Sutton here. Toya Sutton purchased my credit card cheat sheet. I had a sale where I was running that for $11. She purchased that credit card cheat sheet for $11, and she was able to get herself funded $25,000. Do y'all know the type of return spending $11 and getting back over $20,000 is? I've never seen that return. And y'all know I invest in real estate. I've never seen that type of return in real estate. Any of the businesses that I'm doing, like that is a crazy return. Let's look at Mamie Jefferson. Mamie said, "You gave us the get rich formula." And that's what I do, y'all. I love to give things that's going to give you all quick wins. I don't need you all to be trying to do these things for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. No, I need you all to implement and get those quick wins because I want you all to win at everything that you're doing. I use the same method to get my first house, and all of the houses that I've ever been in, I've built them from the ground up by utilizing the same method. So right here, I have pictured my first property. I built that from the ground up. My second property, I use the same method to build my brand new home as well. And also I have my investment property that I have in my rental portfolio. I use the same method that I'm giving you all today. So as you can see, the funds that you can get when your profile is structured correctly is unlimited. I also purchased both of my dream cars. As you can see, my fiance and I are here. I got my Land Rover and he got his Maserati. Last year was a really, really great year for me. My grandmother, she loved those Tellurides, y'all. Every time we would see one, she would say, "Oh my God, I'm going to get me a Telly. I'm going to get me a Telly." And last year, I was able to do that for her. I gifted her her dream SUV of the Telluride using the same methods that I'm giving you all here. And we went super, super viral on social media on all platforms. So some of you may have seen it. But yeah, that was something I was really, really proud of. And like I said, when you learn more, you earn more and you grow more. And I was able to do that for her. And that's something that I was really, really proud of. Also, 2024 was one of the biggest years for me. I made over $200,000 just by helping other people to boss up their lives, giving them the tools and strategies that they need to clear their consumer report, rebuild their consumer report to how the banks want them, and show them how to get approved for funding. So as you can see here, I had $8,000 days. I had $6,000 days. And, I can honestly say that it feels good to make a good living for yourself by helping other people to transform their lives. I love a great transformation. And this is when I knew that I was on to something much, much bigger than I can even imagine. Some of my students, they started being approved for large credit lines. 50,000, 60,000, 78,000, 25,000, 7,100, and this is all them. I didn't do anything for them. They utilized the methods, the tools, and the strategies that's inside my community, and they were able to do this on their own. So one thing that stood out to me is a student of mine, she took one of my classes and she said, "Hey, Jasmine, after our credit class and having some of the personal items removed from my credit report as you suggested, I decided to jump off the porch and apply for my first credit card at the age of 40." At the age of 40, y'all, she was able to get approved for a $25,000 credit card. Her first credit card at that. And that's what I'm telling you all. As long as your profile is structured the correct way, the funding is unlimited. Also, there's another student that I have. She had multiple deletions. Another student said, "Hey, good evening. I bought your 24-hour method last night and I've already gotten items removed." It's literally that simple, you all. Also, another student said, "The proof is in the pudding. You can't tell me different. You are the coach's coach. Thank you for changing lives." And she implemented my 24-hour method as well. I bring entrepreneurs together from all over the U.S. As you can see right here, I have a room full of women. Do you know the energy in that room was so powerful? Just imagine bringing 100 plus women together in one room to learn, to network, and to grow. And that's what you all see right here. Things started changing for me. I started doing news interviews. I started doing interviews with the radio stations, some of the biggest radio stations here in South Carolina. I've went on and I've done interviews, and things have really, really took a shift for me. I've also hosted business retreats where I took women and men together and we stayed in an over 10,000 square foot mansion where we just locked in and we just learn, and learn some more. My transition to where I'm at now is 2010 to 2014. Y'all, I was broke, living back and forth with my mom. I didn't know if I was going or I was coming. 2015 is when I decided to join the military. 2016 to 2019, I was giving Uncle Sam 24-hour days, y'all, and I was making $5K a month. 2020 is when I really started discovering what this credit game really is. 2021, I said, okay, I've learned all I can on my own. I need to get someone else who knows more than me. I got a mentor. 2022, I really locked in and I learned this thing inside and out. The funding, how to structure the credit report the correct way, everything from front to back. I can dog walk a credit report, y'all. 2023 is when I retired from the military, and of course 2024 is my biggest year this far. I've made multiple six figures. At this stage, I decided that, okay, it's time to go all in. I started getting more and more clients from all over. My community started growing like crazy. We are at like 800 members on social media, and on the school platform, we are just shy of 100 members. I quickly realized that I started something that was much bigger than me. It's no longer about me, y'all. It's about me positioning myself to help you all boss your life up, to help you all get this information, to help you all change your life. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. Just imagine the shift that can happen in 5 years by utilizing the tools and strategies that I'm giving you. And it's not just about my results. Let's talk about Sheena here. Sheena is one of my VIPs that joined my program. When Sheena joined my program, she was in the low 500s. Within 90 days of being in my program, Sheena was able to get her pre-approval for her brand new house she built from the ground up. So as you can see, when she finished with me, she was at a 744. So after she built her dream house, she was able to go to a car dealership and she drove off of the showroom floor in a 2025 SUV. I love a great transformation. This was really mind-blowing because things just happened so fast, and she was so thankful, so grateful, and so appreciative. Let's talk about Kendra. Kendra joined my community as well, and she took off. She is also one of my most successful students. She is clearing credit reports daily. Every time I get on social media, I'm seeing results after results from Kendra. And just recently, I saw she posted on social media in December, she made over $7,000. Like I said, doing what you love and changing the lives of others is top tier. I'm telling y'all. Let's talk about Adriana, Katara, and Toya, who funded themselves over 5 figures after joining my community. Adriana said, I'm still trying to get the hang of the credit remover, but I did your credit card cheat sheet, and I was able to get approved for $9,900. That is amazing. Also, we have Katara here, who was able to get herself approved for $25,000. Toya Sutton was able to get herself approved for $25,000. This is amazing. And this is strictly by using the methods and tools that I'm giving you all today. As I stated earlier, Zaire is also one of my most successful students. She has started her own credit repair business, helping others to remove their credit and get approved for multiple different things as well. So many of my members who recently joined my community was able to get approved for credit lines. Nita Singleton, Kiara Howell, Tay Manning, Kiana Jenkins, Sharita Washington, Lucia Gillis. Like, this is the type of results that we're getting in our community daily. I have hundreds and hundreds of testimonials from all over the U.S. Now, let's talk about the 4-step method that we're going to use to clear our consumer reports. First, you need to identify errors on the report. Anything that is not cohesive across the board is an error. We need you to identify that. Next, we need you to dispute and remove all inaccuracies. Third, you have to rebuild the credit report exactly how the bank wants it to get approved for funding. 4, now we're going to get you approved for 0% interest funding. We use a fast track system and strategies to remove all of the negative accounts and prepare you to get the funding. 1, we have fast dispute methods. 2, you may have heard about secondary trade lines, but we have access to primary trade lines. You get all of that information inside. Third, we don't apply online like the masses. We build relationships with the banking managers to get approved for the higher limits. 4, Now we're going to use all of the credit cards that we get you approved for. We're going to liquidate them and turn them into cash. Now that's how you boss your life up. Now I have a question. Do I have permission to go over an offer that I created to help hold your hand throughout this entire process? At this point in the webinar, you have two options. You can go at it alone, spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. Who knows how much time to figure it out on your own, getting frustrated, wasting 3 to 10 years of your life. Or you can learn the proven strategies from us. We have already done the hard work. We have invested 5, 6 figures so you don't have to. We're going to give you all of the necessary information because we have mastered this already. Everyone on this webinar, I want to present to you the Credit Comeback Community. This is my baby, y'all. I am committed to helping you boss your life up. Everything you need to clean your credit, build your credit, and get access to your first $50,000 in personal funding. We're not even talking business. We're talking personal funding. And this training program is nothing like you've seen before. By now, you're probably wondering what the investment is. But our group has really been crushing it with my fast track 24-hour credit cleaner hacks. Look at Amber here. I watched for a while and finally pulled the trigger on Jasmine's 24-hour method, and let me tell you, it's the best money I've spent in a while. Let's look at Libby. I checked my report today and found out that over $11,000 in debt were wiped clean from my credit report by using the 24-hour hack. Let's look at Lily Anderson here. So thankful because Lord, you know. And this is all from using the 24-hour hack. Let's look at another student here. Hey, good evening. I bought your 24-hour method last night and I applied it and I've already got something removed. Hey, boss lady, it worked. Another client, the proof is in the pudding. You can't tell me different. You are the coach's coach. And these students are getting results strictly from my 24-hour hack. We have students here that are gaining 65-point increases, 86-point increases. They are getting 747 credit scores, 695. I mean, the results are endless. One of our students are even getting approved for the bigger approvals, $78,000. Let's look at Danielle Todd. She's a member of my community as well. I cleaned my client's report and got him $50,000 in credit card within 3 days. That is 72 hours, y'all. Do you know how dope that is? Implement the information Coach Jasmine Mazik has blessed you with. People pay me thousands of dollars to gain access to one-on-one mentorship, and I have consolidated all of this right here for you all. Join the Credit Comeback Community, because when you join this community, it's not just another community where you're not going to be held accountable. You're just going to be left by yourself. No, I'm going to hold your hand to make sure that you get the desired results that you need. I have everything laid out for you to clean your credit report, rebuild your credit report, and get access to your first $50,000 in funding. We have self-paced courses, PDF, guides. You also get access to weekly Q&A sessions. Every Thursday, we are live on Zoom answering all of your questions, making sure that you are making progress in the community. You also get to ask all of your questions amongst the community. We have a questions tab in the community. You'll be able to answer all of your questions, get great help from others, practice all of the tools and strategies with others. You'll be able to find you your own accountability partner. Sometimes when you're filing disputes, you don't always get results on the first try, but that's why we're here as your family to encourage you, to give you the reassurance that you need and that emotional support to keep on going until you get the desired results. This is not your typical training. This program is a product of over 5 years of extensive learning. I have spent over $50,000 in mentorships, coaching, group coaching, one-on-ones. I have mastered this and I have put it all together and consolidated everything in this group so that way you can utilize these tools and strategies as well. So let's summarize everything that you'll get with the Credit Comeback Community. We have 3 options for you: the Power Play, the Success Starter, and the Wealth Builder. The Power Play is our monthly $99 subscription. The Success Starter, you're able to get 6 months for $500. And we have the Wealth Builder for those of you who want VIP, you want to lock in, you don't want any excuses not to implement things. You can get that for $9.99 for 12 months. That's normally what it'll cost. I know that this will be life changing. Let's take Nikita Sumter here. She just recently joined the Credit Comeback community, and she said, I have already learned so much while being a part of this community. And she also has an accountability partner, and she cannot wait for us to, come on every Thursday and give homework and, different tips and tricks that she can use to utilize and get those desired deletions. So in Credit Comeback community, we also have private in-person meetups as well that you will get access to with your monthly subscription. That is no extra fee. You'll be able to get access to that. So Christopher Rulin said, big shout out to Jasmine Mazik for the awesome event today. She gave out so many gems that I will be applying immediately to achieve my personal financial goal as well as my business financial goals. The teaching was amazing, and the networking I was able to do after the event was such a beautiful addition. The next event she has, y'all need to make sure that you are there, especially because it is free. And I feel like she's going to start charging what it's actually worth. I love to give entrepreneurs the tools and strategies they need. So let's look at another student of mine who said, hey, Jazz, I just wanted to let you know that I took down my Facebook page a while ago, but I am still working behind the scenes. She has gotten multiple deletions by strictly using the information that's in the Credit Comeback community as well as the Credit Comeback Masterclass that you all will get access to as well. I am feeling so great today, y'all. So I'm going to offer this training at a price that is truly a blessing to all of you. Normally, like I said, the Credit Comeback community, the Power Play will be $99 a month. The Success Starter, if you want to get 6 months, you pay $500. Or the Wealth Builder, if you just want to lock in, no excuses, for 12 months, that's at $9.99. But because I'm feeling so great today, I want to offer you all everything that I've just mentioned for $49 a month if you want to do the monthly fee. You get the weekly coaching calls, bi-weekly classes, do-it-yourself credit repair templates. If you want to lock in for 6 months, you can get that not for $500, but for $250 today, y'all. If you want to lock in for 12 months because you want that VIP, I don't have any excuses. I'm locked in for 12 months. You can get that for $475 today, y'all. Now, let's make this investment even more valuable for you all. We have a free bonus. The 24-hour Experian and TransUnion deletion hacks, yes, you're going to get that today as well. So we have already spoke about Amber, who uses 24-hour method, and she was able to get deletions same day. Libby, who removed over $11,000 in negative debt from her credit report by using a 24-hour hack. I'm also going to give you all a list of the top 10 banks in each state. So no, this community is not just targeted to specific states. I have all 50 states included in this list that I'm going to give you all, and also what bureau they pull from, because let's face it, sometimes we get results from certain credit reporting agencies quicker than the others. So you can go ahead and utilize that credit reporting agency because you have already cleared that specific report. You can go ahead and get funding. You don't have to wait until all 3 is cleared. So that's why this is such a huge bonus. Also, I have my Credit Comeback Masterclass recording that I'm going to provide to you all as well when you sign up. The Credit Comeback Masterclass is a 3-hour class recording where I'm giving you A through Z, everything you need, the laws, tips, tricks, methods, everything in between to clear your consumer report. We have Kendra right here who said, thanks to the Credit Comeback Masterclass for giving me clarity. I stand behind that product. Let's look at Charmaine right here who said, I had this deleted on my first round of disputes. That is so amazing. Now, for all of my success starters and wealth builders that want to just blow it out the park, I have an extra special surprise for you all today. So, welcome to your very own free credit repair software. So, this is going to be the hub for you to keep track of all of your disputes, all of your results. You're going to have a library full of templates for you all to utilize. You can use this system to mail out your disputes, or you can print all of the letters off free of charge. This is huge, y'all, because a lot of you are new to credit repair, and to have this hub where you'll be able to just log in and look at everything on the computer screen is top tier. So this is really, really great for you all. Your own personalized custom portal. But I have bad news. Everyone won't be able to take advantage of this today because we have limited slots with that free credit repair software. And because I stand behind my product, this is over 5 years of learning, locking in, getting in the rooms that I need to be in to get these tools and strategies. I want to offer you all a risk-free cancel anytime option. If you come in and you see that you're not getting the results, which I know that's not the case, but if you come in and you see that you're not getting the desired result, you can cancel at any time, risk-free. Recently, we had a sold out room full of over 100 women from all over just learning, networking, and growing. The connections that were made in this room is truly inspiring. The credit comeback community, like I said, today and today only for you all. If you want to come in at that monthly fee for the power play, that'll be $49 a month. Yes, you will get access to weekly Q&A sessions, bi-weekly classes, free do-it-yourself templates, all of the 24-hour hacks, the credit comeback masterclass, and every other bonus that I've offered. You all will get access to that. The success starter, if you want to lock in for 6 months and give it all that you have, you can get that for not $500, but for $250 today. So all of my VIPs, the wealth builders, you want to lock in for 12 months, no excuses. You want to lock in, you want to clean your report, you want to build your report. You don't want to have any reason to say you can't do it because you are already locked in for 12 months. You can get that today for $475. So let's talk results. Yes, I went to college, but y'all, it was not for me. I dropped out. I don't have a college degree, so do not think that you have to have a college degree to clear your consumer report, rebuild it back up, and get approved for funding that you know you deserve. My mission here is so much bigger than me. I've been able to grow my businesses to scale over $500,000 in just a few short years. Like, that is insane results, and I want that for all of you as well. And I don't think that the success that I've gotten in such a small period of time, given all of the odds that were stacked against me. I'm from a small town. My graduating class was only 20, and I've been able to do this in such a short period of time. Literally, a young black girl from McClellanville, South Carolina, I made it out, and I've been able to clear over $500,000 in my businesses. But that's just my results. Let's talk about what I've been able to do for others. New homes, new cars, funding, and so much more. Our community has really created winners. Hundreds of thousands of testimonials. Right here, we have a student that said, I purchased the class on September 6th at 8:30. She's giving timestamps, y'all. I watched the class 3 times and executed exactly what I was told to do. I submitted my info to Innovis on September 13th at 10:30 a.m. My results came back Friday, the same day, September 13th at 10:03 p.m. Jasmine said 24 hours, but it's only been 9 hours. Look, she has all of those removals. Also have Mamie Jefferson who said, y'all, I'm doing the dance in the rain like Ray J. If I had one wish, Jasmine Mazik, the 24-hour method really worked. Now, all she had to do was just rebuild her credit report. We have Ursula Weston here who said, I got approved for 2 $300 credit cards with Capital One and Amex. That is amazing results. We also have one of my clients here who recently just closed on her brand new home. This is amazing results, and I love a good transformation. And this was done in less than 3 months, y'all. Also, we have one of my students here who says, 4th quarter motivation. Man, that TransUnion hack is going crazy. My client sent me this morning. deletions, a 90-point increase on TransUnion, a 66-point increase on Equifax. This is amazing results. We also have Shakira Snyder, who said, listen, Jazz, you better change that 24-hour method into a few seconds, because like you said, if it doesn't say delete it right then, go back and do it again. And baby, I submitted this morning, and within 20 minutes, she was able to get a Dominion Energy account removed. And that's just the start of it. And I don't hide behind a computer either. Everyone who joins my community will get access to my private in-person meetups. Click the button right now to get started and join us in the Credit Comeback community. We have hundreds of testimonials. The results speak for themselves, and I want you all to experience the same transformation as well. And it does not stop here. Our community eats and breathes success. The Credit Comeback community you could get today for $49 for a monthly subscription. If you want to lock in for 6 months, you can get that at half off for $250. And if you just want to blow it all off the park today and you want to lock in for 12 months, you can get that right now today for $475. I cannot stress this enough. I have spent over $50,000 in coaching, mentorships, one-on-one. I have already done the work. I have already learned this, and I have consolidated it all into the Credit Comeback community for you. You must face the truth. Life can only go one of three ways. You can either do nothing about it right now and stay where you are. You could try to do it alone and struggle for years, or you can join the Credit Comeback community and start your journey today. The Credit Comeback community is proven. The proof and client results that we see is like none you've ever seen before. The time to act is now. Not tomorrow, not next month, but right now. And just remember, sometimes it's the smallest decisions that can change your life forever. Right here, my first sold out Dinner and Dollars event, I had over 100 women from all over the U.S. And I'm here in South Carolina, y'all. I had women flying in from Texas, Louisiana, North Carolina, New York, Virginia. It was such an amazing event. I also had my first business retreat that I hosted in Miami, Florida, where I had men and women in an over 10,000 square foot mansion. We were locked in for 4 days. I also had the biggest real estate project of my life. I renovated an over 2,100 square foot house. You cannot even see it from the road. I use the same methods that I'm showing you all here today to renovate that house. And like I told y'all, one of my most proudest moments was last year when I was able to give my grandmother her dream SUV. And I want all of that for you all as well. So sometimes it's the smallest decisions that will change your life forever. Click the link below and join the Credit Comeback community today, y'all. I'm Jasmine Mazik, your favorite girl boss. I want to welcome you all to the Credit Comeback community. And just remember, regardless of what your credit situation is, you can come back from anything.